Alright. So first thing we need to do is update our spreadsheet. Today is last day of April. It's Thursday, April 30th, 2020. So that's what I'm doing. So this was numbers of yesterday, which kind of hurt me yesterday. I'll go over numbers here in a minute. Where I'm standing, what I can improve upon. Trading, actually we're trading pivot point R1 right now. Just went underneath it. Let's go down here and then move over and get our 9 days. Gonna grab our hourly chart, make it a daily chart. Hit this button right here, view chart data. This will pop up for you. Hit this button right there for volume. Move this over to this side and then put our spreadsheet over. So we need to go back to 17th. Copy rows. Copy paste. Control V. See where we are right now on our 5.21. So our ADR is decreasing. 1R is at 52 right now. Still, that's a problem in the 30K combine when you can't go above 50 ticks. So a 1R target or 1R stop is 52 today, and then you got 63, 127, 191. We'll update our dome in just a second. We need 1564. 1564 is the open, 1780 is the current high, 1545 is the current low, so it's been up most of the morning. 1535 is the yesterday's close, so I'm pulling these three numbers, right? 1564, 1780, 1545, so open, high, low, and then yesterday's close. Alright, that's good. I'm going to switch this, 1564. I'm looking at ranges, 2239, 799. Half of it's 1947, 1181. We've been to 1780, so we've been up 3 already. And we haven't made nowhere on the downside. So 3p on the up so far. Save this. We don't need the volume, so we're going to get rid of that. Switch our daily. Let's just look at the daily. It's still in a congestion area here. Ledge, you could call it. Trading ledge. Switch this back to hourly. It's the top of a trading ledge, though. Alright. We need to fix these right here. Go over our spreadsheet. What do we want them to say? 1/2 R is 26. That's what we're working with right now. The 3p target is 191. That's how we're setting up for now. Of course, we need some good things to come here in volume. Alright, so let's pull this off here. Screen. And notice that we're trading between R1 and pivot right now. I don't get started normally until the 8 o'clock mark. Central Standard Time, which is about, we're about 17 minutes out. Okay, so what I'm looking now is for the highest volume blue and highest volume red bar. Going back to the start of the day, and I'm looking for highest blue, highest red. Looks like this is the highest blue right there, going in at 529. And that looks like the highest red. So we're going to use just those two today. Alright, so this one's 490. At 529. And this one here is 652. It's 738. Alright, so let me show you something. We're in a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker is basically between 250 and 499 difference. Right now we have a difference of 162. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, it's still, we need to, so in other words, I need something like that, 800 on a blue bar or a red bar to push this up over 500 to get us in and out of a tiebreaker. So right now we're in a tiebreaker. It's a stand aside type of thing right now that we're in. So we don't want to take any trades in the tiebreaker. At least that's how I view it. Market would just be as apt to go up as down as what this means right now. Although, look at the 10-minute chart, you can see this nice little pop. But honestly, let's look and see how it looks like overall. Alright, let's go top down, take a look. Okay, so you got your daily chart. So you can see this ledge that we're in. Let's get the screen draw tool. So we're in a trading ledge right there. So perfect. That's a Joe Ross concept that JR would call that a trading ledge. So, and actually I think he would put a 0.238 on both sides of this. So that'll be worthwhile to look into. I'll show you what that means here in a second. Actually, let's do that right now. So what we're going to do is measure the ledge itself, the low, write down the low. The low right, it looks like this. This red bar looks good. Let's use this. Yeah, we'll use this. We'll use this black bar right there. What I want is the close of the bar, 1535. What's this one here? Well, that's a big difference. Hold on. This close is 1293, so we're going to use that one. What's this close? 1423. So we'll use, what's this close right there? 1293. So we'll use the 1293 close. We're going to use this close right there. These three, there's a kind of equal. We use, let's see here, what's this close? 1718, 1687, 1685, 1698, That's a little bit better as far as that goes. So let's use this one here, 1698. So we're going to take the high and the low. Got 1698 and 1293. Boy, I tell you what, an 8 is, that's terrible, David. Let's try that again. So we want to take 1698. Actually, let's do this a different way. Let's get the calculator out. It's easier to do it this way. 1698 plus, think about this for a second. No, it's minus. Nah, I'm not do that for. 1698 minus, let's say 1293 times 0.238, so 96 ticks. So 1698. We'll go 97. Clear. Where's the clear button there? Nah, it's memory. Where's clear? Clear. 97 ticks. 1698 plus 97. 1795. Need to be above that on the buy. This is working the ledge on the daily chart. And then confirming a short, 1293 times 0.238. That's not right. Clear. 1293 times 0.238. Oh wow, what am I doing? Already got the 0.238. It's 97. 12. Early, too early for me. Minus 97. 1196. There's your sell envelope. So that's kind of where the markets need to go to confirm one way or the other right now. So 1795 on the buy side, 1196 on the sell side out of this trading ledge. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you. So if we would pull this over, I can't really do the trend line. But, that needs to close above 1798. So I won't worry about that. Let's put delete. Keep that in mind. It needs to close below 1196 or above 1795 to confirm one way or the other on the ledge. All right, so let's move down. So that's your dailies. Hour. Nice up move here from April 29th. Pretty good angle too. Looks like a good 45-degree angle. Let's get our Gann angles out. There's your good 45-degree angle on that up. Honestly, that's the first time it broke the 45-degree angles right there on the hourly chart as we're looking at it right now. Interesting. Keep that in the back of our head. Might be a short play today. Going down to the 15-minute chart. There's your Gann angle coming through. Doesn't show it all the way though, it stops right around there. Hmm, 10 minutes. Alright, so nothing above 500 after that, and see it recovering back to the R1 line. See these, what we're seeing right now, honestly, you see that push, and then you see the programs kicking in, right? Push it back. Probably gets back, it's probably up into here. Alright, let's pause. Waiting for 8 o'clock, which is about 4 minutes from now. Let's just wait, see what the market is showing us at that point. Alright, so we're open. Well, it's open, but it's the New York Open is open. Remember, we're in what I call a tiebreaker. I'm a short side trader. I favor the short side. I see a short in everything, believe it or not. I want to be short all the time, what it's about. I can see a short in everything. I do like the idea that we're below that 45-degree angle on the Gann fan. Take a little trade here, a little risk right now. Go 16.97, and we're going to use this high right there as failure. And this is based upon our Gann fan. I'm going to pull this down. We're only going to risk a cut. We're only going to risk the top of the band there. Kind of got a GAN signal here too to help us. Now if this one doesn't work, we'll stand aside until we see our, we'll wait until we see a tiebreaker. We're coming in right at the open is what we're doing right now. Let's go ahead and make sure this is, well, don't really want to get break even, but I don't want to lose this trade either. This is meant to break, it will break. Problem we run into is the program traders. There's all those programs that like to kick in. Alright, so I'm going to measure a 3P from the high, which would be 1780 right now. That puts it at 1589. Let's keep that in mind, 1589. Settlement line at 1507. That's actually not bad. The low is way down. Where is the low? Did I miss it? 1716 is 1P down. About where we're getting short. It's 1P from 1780. 1652 is 2. Right there. Where's the pivot today? Pivot's at 1493. And we have 1507. That's all right. Let's hold there for a minute. Oh, there it is. There's the low. 1545. And the settlement's 1506 from yesterday. Let's go ahead and lock in our 3. We'll call it 5 now. So as we're looking over our charts today, what we saw was the breaking of that 45-degree angle, and we were taking advantage and hoping that we can stay in this trade. So the bottom of the band is 12, what do we call that? We called it 1293. Let's look at what we got here, because we might be able to really capture a big profit. That's the closest that we can be to 1293. Looks like 1334 at 7P. There we're going to go there, 1334. Take a lot less, obviously, but if the market wants to run, we don't want to say no to it. In fact, we'd win the combine a lot. We'll win it with a move to 14. Yeah, we'd win with 1461, so let's go there. We'll win with a lot greater than that too, or a lot less than that. But hey, let's dream while we're here. Let's dream. Keep us away from bad trades. I'd like to catch this here at some point. If it's a true down move, we'll be able to catch it. This is what the 10-minute chart looks like right now. I mean, if all things are equal, this is looking pretty good. Might win this one, big one. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is pause until we get run out or it hits our 2P target there. Be back. Alright, so the market getting back up to here, that's pretty normal. Hopefully it won't go any much further than like right in here before coming down again. If it's a true down move, it should stop somewhere around here and then come back like that. If of course it goes like this, takes us out. And then we move back into indecision. Pausing. Alright, so these are the trades that hurt the most. When it goes to your stop and then comes off of it. When in doubt, stay out, I guess, as the old saying goes. I mean, I hate this. I don't know what to say about that. Just don't have anything to say about that. It happens, is all I can say about that. It went to 1694. This is the painful ones. It could possibly go your favor, but it decides to screw with you for a little bit. We have our best trade on right there, and just makes you wonder sometimes. I mean, there's a reason why it went above this line and then went in here. It's trying to trap in some short side people is what I feel like it's trying to do, and run it back to here. So we had our short side traders coming in. We see this program buying coming back into the market. Where do they want to bring it? Up here? Up here? Up here? Because think of this another way. If it would have been a true down move, there would have been a lot more selling here. It wouldn't have stopped there. It almost made a 2p move from the high at 1780. This is a 2p move right there. We almost made it. So almost to 2p. So it's a correction of an up move. Might be a better place to short it up here somewhere. We're still in a tiebreaker though. So we need to see a volume bar to break the tie. Oh yeah, it's so difficult when you get stopped like that. It is just questions everything in your mind. Everything. Alright, let's pause until we figure out what's going on here. Alright, so we see our tiebreaker bar right there, 716. At 829. I'm going to be short right now. We want to be short underneath 1702. Alright, it gets above 1726 and another 5 ticks, then this becomes failure. So around 1731 will be failure of this bar. So what's our difference right now? We have a difference of 554. It's a pretty steep angle to hold on to right now. Alright, so let's look at this in a bigger context right now. Alright, so our original entry point was what, 1698? And the swing high, 1726. $17.24 would have been a 1/2 hour stop and knock us out. So it would have knocked us out. Alright, so 1702. What did we say earlier? We wanted honestly, I don't want to see the market get to 1701 ever again today. So we'll call it shit. Alright, now let's move.
either wants to run or not. We don't really want to play with this one. It's been burned one too many times. This market could easily run back up through the high. Did not break like I want it to. Alright, so I'm going to stand aside and wait for more volume. That wasn't enough. Wasn't enough to break it, and you can see this being played out now. Trapping some shorts to drive it up higher. Alright, pause, wait for more volume.
Alright, so now we see us playing shorts inside a long, right? We talked about this plus 5 is 31. Physically did not get there yet. But anywhere between 3 to 5 is failure. So looking pretty strong there. They moved up 1735. So see our trend lines. This one here, not really active. Let's get rid of that. What we want to do is find that 45-degree angle. Getting close to it right there.
Volume. We need volume. Pause. Let's go back to the market. What's going on right now? Too much indecision right here. Took our shot at it. Easily could get back up here into that 45-degree angle, which put it back. What is that? Around 1760 right now.
About 1746, 1745.
There's your extension. Just leave that on the charts too. So we got 2 points converging. We have the 1741. We have our extension. We're 50% up here. That'd be the third time there. It's probably where it's going. It's probably heading towards here. Patience. It's my greatest weakness, by the way. So we traded our tiebreaker. We got a break even on it. And we traded at the open. Both there's kind of doing that. So even if it comes here, need to see volume. At least that's what I need to see. I'd love to be short, but I like to be short from up here. I'm taking some profit on that move. And then we got a free trade on. Tough to do in Top Step Trader when you only can trade roughly 1 against the 30K. And I don't want to give them any extra money. It makes it rough. Should be able to win with 1. You take good signals. I know that's a fact because I've done it before over and over again. Win with 1 contract. Point is, stay in there, be patient. My best trades come when I'm patient. Wait for the market to set up something properly as opposed to just jumping in. And anything right now would be jumping in. I want to stand aside until I see something better. Need volume. Alright, so we see it finally get up there. Up to the 45-degree angle. Another volume bar. Probably going to that 1780 we talked about. Let's wait. And here we are, third time up here. Let's record that bar at 614. I see a higher bar once we break through 1780. There'll be people that'll have stops up here. 1788. 1790. Went up 10 ticks higher. Let's take a shot right here. 1778. Taking a shot to see the 1780 is as high as it wants to go. Looking for it to run down a little bit and be able to pull maybe a 1.5 out of it. Okay, clear. So what was the top of the band? 1795. And for a 1, 2, 3 setup here now. 637. So here's 3. Got 698 right here. 716. 614. 1775. Clear. 1800. Top of the band now. Pretty nice size run right here going on. 1810, 61.8 extension. Took a shot at around the 50%. Gonna pause. Alright, so that down move went down to the 45% angle and then it's coming back off of it again. Talked about that. So let's move this over. So there it is right there. Coming across the charts. Do something with this. Let's see if we can make it thicker. Be easier to see that way. This is a tough one to take, but the signal to go short is 1744. I really don't like it. Most uncomfortable trades sometimes are the best, though. So the market went from 1780 up to 1800 and then sold off. So it went up 20 ticks higher. Honestly, this looks like a day that wants to go up, though. I've been burned way too many times. So what I'm asking myself is this volume here enough to turn it around? And what I'm saying in my head at this point is no, it's not enough. This isn't enough to make the market turn over. So where was there a good point to go long? Have this. So that's the red bar, 652 that was the only red. It's 738. We didn't see another one. So they're all the volume bars have been sell stops getting hit today, and the market continued to make a move up. Have a plan of attack, and if it doesn't work your way, be smart enough to know that it's not working your way. Really don't want to use that line anymore. I don't want to use that. All right, so what I'm telling myself is calm down, breathe deeply. One of the ways to relax sometimes is simply put on some music, jazz, and what I like. So I don't, because this is where I would get crazy and try to jump the market. The market's not doing what I want it to do. As you know, I'm a short. I favor the short. So it punctured the top of that envelope, right? The ledge that we talked about earlier. Let's go back to the daily. So it punctured the top of
of the ledge. Top of the ledge right now is about 1826. So let's see, this high here is 1826. This high was 1797. Let's double check that. Yep. And this high right here that we just went to is 1800. So we've hit the top of the ledge. There's obviously a lot of sell stop orders above this. Now, if I'd have known it was going to stop right there at 1800, yeah, obviously we'd have taken a trade. Went up 20 ticks higher and turned around at a common number. Now it's playing in that 45-degree angle, right? Easier to see. I'll put on the hourly chart, right? Pretty sure I had it on the hourly chart. It's not there. Let's put it back on. It's a hard thing about this thing. It just sometimes let's get that Gann angle back on here on the. Actually, 45 would be way. Don't like that though. That's not the correct. Possible retracement here when it does want to come. There's some information for you. So here looks like the 45-degree angle right here. So this is where you expect the market to get back to, into this area right here. This is the angle that we're on. This is the 45-degree angle right here. And then you see the rest of them. It's not a lot of volume to turn the market over. Alright, new high is 1800. Let's pop that on the top of our spreadsheet.
1736 is a 1p move down there from here. So that went 8 ticks higher from here. From here it went 10 ticks higher. $17.90 to $18.00. There's another volume bar on the red side. See how many reds we got going on here. First one of the session, 496. At 904. So we're a difference of 819 right now. So if it wants to come down, it's got to get under 1746 right now, 1748. Let's call it 1744. Really needs to get under here. And again, signal trying to form on the long side. There's 1, 2, 3. Come back to here. Got 1. Call this 2, and this is 3 here, perhaps. Might get stuck and then come down, come after it. So is this enough to turn the market over? All right, let's pause. All right, I don't like this trade setup at all. It broke through here, and then it went back up. Might be a better chance to get it up here somewhere. Looking at our friend Gann right now. It's going to tell you there's 1, 2, 3, expect one more down, then up. Accumulating, 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 accumulating. Be patient. Oh. Wait for volume. Volume lead the way here. Get me out of bad trades. Pause. Alright, 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 alright. Look at this thing holding that line. It won't hold it forever, but it is holding it now. Eventually it'll come back down into here. I mean, it might come down to here when the market's way up there though too. That's about as far as the market's going to show it right now, right? So pretty steep angle. You can see it broke the angle the other way. 1, 2, 3 days. 1, 2. This is the third day. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and third day here. Actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke it on roughly the 4th, 5th day. So this is one of those was that supply zone or demand zone? I forget which one it is, but up here and selling off. Been here 1, 2, 3. Let's consider this 1. Second time up through here. And there's the sell off that will come on. There's the 19th. Wait a minute, the 19th was here, and then expiration of the contract was right there. $5 crude. Interesting. Need a lot more volume to kick this over, I believe. Or we need to see a lack of interest when it gets there. Alright, so I do see a GAN signal here. Alright, so here's what I see. Here's 1, 2, 3. Come back down here to the bottom of the triangle. Try to grab some profit on that. Maybe it'll break. Alright, so this is where we want to be. 2 under that right now. 63. Looking for that 45-degree angle break. Alright. $1,800's the high. 3P move is 1609 now. $17.36 is 1. So this is 24. I want to be above that 800 level. For now. So we break a little bit better. Alright, so we did break a little bit there. Alright, we'll go we'll go with it. last trade of day is on. I'll shut my system down after this. All right. Didn't want to go. Did not want to go. All right, now you see it. Now you don't. Going after the $800 line. Gonna bust it here, it looks like. But how many? $17.97 to short, unless 1808 gets broke. Got 3 volume bars here. All right, got broke. All right, we're out of here. Done. Gonna take my small win and call it. Ugh, tough one. Much easier if could have caught that whole long going up through here, right? So much easier to be a long side trader. I could just get myself to turn over. Still not 1,000 volume, but it stopped running. Those are those targets we talked about before. 1795, upper envelope closing above it. I'd be looking at $20 a barrel here. There's your highest volume bar right there. 927. Anything else? 1, 2, 3. Rest of those aren't. So let's measure the run here of an 1808. Actually, it's no, take that back. Delete. Never did break up here. Never got above. Never formed a 1, 2, 3. All right, if I see it, I'll let you know. All right. So what happened today? We busted the 1800 mark. We tried our best to short the market. This printed here. That makes, I don't like this signal, but it makes it 1805. And I wouldn't go on the 05, I'd trade it at 04. But we're playing against higher highs right now. Obviously, if you knew 1834 was as high as it's going to go, getting right off of that, maybe taking a shot keeping that. That's very dangerous though. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Need a break below that, but more than likely it's going to go up here and break up this way. There's just too much. Once it got through 1800, that line right there, that's where the danger zone comes in. I really don't want to take shorts above that 1800 line today, unless I saw some real big blow off volume like 2, 3, 4, 5,000. Oh, there it is, shooting up. There's a red bar on a net. That's usually a good signal when you see that. There's your highest, that's your highest red, looks like today. 6, well, not quite, but it does make the third one. $6.48, and so what we know today is that it's been stop running today. On the volume has been stop running today, and look at that. We're actually in a tiebreaker anyway. 484. We'd need another volume number to come in before we could make a decision. So let's wait for that and see if we see it. Be back. All right, keeps making new highs. 1862 right there. my experience says that the best time to perhaps catch this move would be any minute now, like 11:30 here. And if it doesn't want to break around now, then it probably won't break until 2 or 2:30. It's coming down too hard, too fast. So let's look at what the market's doing right now. It's been able to get over the highs from April 23rd. So the hourly chart's able to move over the 200 bar on the dailies. In the hourly, this is the hourly chart. Definitely need to see proof that the market wants to come around, or we get a real high spike bar volume, which we have not seen. If and when I do see it, we'll talk about it. I'm going to stop here though. Pause. All right, so let's just face it today. Today the market's done. I don't do very well when the market breaks highs. And it's a guessing game for me to try to pick a top that's going up without volume. I haven't seen it. Obviously now it's like, wow, look how great it looks. It could just as easily go all the way back up here again. So this is kind of out of my trading plan. If I was going to buy it, there really was no volume to be buying today. So it was a stop running. Extension related, what have we done? At the 68 at 1.8, how close we get to the 100% up here at R2. Trading considerably above R1 right now. Taking short side trades is risky. Above R1, without lots of volume, you see this volume, this little bar here. Now it's coming down. Need a better plan. I'm good when the market's below the pivot point and going S1, S2. This is where I get confused, getting above R1. Not confused per se, just it doesn't it's not conducive to my trading plan. I like to be on the long side occasionally, but I didn't see a long trade at all today. Went all the way back down here, the 1800 mark. Most likely I'll go back to any break point that you got going this way. Alright, I'm just going to stop the video here. I've done the best I could with what I learned, what I know today. Maybe there's something between 2 and 230. So the 1, 2, 3 here is right there. You can see it coming back right now. Probably come back there and knock that out anyway. Just works better when the market's going down than doing this. Trying to short, trying to pick off a top, especially above R1. It's pretty dangerous. Starts to get into that no man's land. Some of the best trades though come above this level, but usually they have volume to kick in with it, which we didn't even get a volume bar above 1,000 today. This came back down to prior low of 1,800. Might move down here back to 1,780 before recovering. Suck as many people in as they can before they run it back. Just don't see the volume to support any short side trading right now. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm getting out of here.